A doctor at the Mayo Clinic thinks that lack of exercise should be labeled a health condition. Now, I don't know really what the definition of a medical condition is, but this is what he thinks. And we all know that lack of exercise can affect our health dramatically. I mean, it affects our blood pressure, it affects our muscles and our heart and our lungs, and it affects everything. So how would naming it a medical condition make a difference? What is a medical condition?
Okay, start with answering what's a medical condition. It's something that defines that there's something wrong with our health. And in Western medicine, we look at that differently. We look at the absence of a disease, a clear medical disease, as good health. And it's not, because we've got this whole thing called the wellness buffer, which many of you haven't heard, that is a place that exists between perfect functionability of all of our cells and organs, so they are working at 100% efficiency, and a place where disease starts, which might be at 75% or 60% or sometimes even 50% of what an organ can do.
So in other words, you can get by
with no symptoms, but you're still not in really good health, and that's what I would define as a medical condition. And exercise clearly fits into that because it's such an important part of maintaining optimal function of our body. Our body adapts to how we stress it. Our muscles will do better, our lungs do better, our heart conditions itself better, our adrenal glands do. Everything benefits from exercise as long as we're not doing too much.
And it should be prescribed for a lot of conditions like diabetes.
Oh, for sure. If we could write a prescription for that and medicalize it, then insurance companies would have to pay for it. But you see, big business in this country is not stupid. What they have done is they went ahead and on their own felt it was worthwhile to have exercise programs for the people who work for them. Why? Because there's less illness, there's more productivity, the company does better.
More energy.
And there's more esprit de corps. I mean, people are feeling good about what they're doing while they're working because they're healthier and have more vitality. So this whole business of wellness and the wellness buffer is one that we need to pay more attention to.
The other thing, too, is that if you exercise, you're going to sleep better.
Right.
You're not going to be as depressed. It's really been found to be good for depression. It gives you more energy, like we said.
It works better than the drugs.
It detoxifies you.
It
helps with our weight and just the quality of our life, our flexibility, and it helps to prevent inflammation.
Right. So what we're talking about here is a beautiful system, Vicki, where we've got a healthcare approach that looks at lifestyle and wellness, true wellness, rather than waiting until we get sick. So lack of exercise is something that's a serious health issue for us.
So get off that couch.
Right. We know that even 1 hour a week of exercise for a couch potato will extend life and will make quality of life better.
And then there are a lot of people that have jobs where they have to sit all day or working on the computer. You're working all day and then you come home and you're sitting some more because you're at the computer. So you need to look at exercise like it's just as important as getting enough sleep and eating a healthy diet and getting, reducing your stress. It needs to be
part of your routine.
Important to you.
It's part of your routine. And every healthcare program that we have should be focusing on wellness and on lifestyle. There's no question that we should bring exercise and good food back into our schools, and it should be in every school at every level. And that should happen at the local level. It should also happen at the national level. We should stop subsidizing things that are not healthy for us at the national level, like corn and high fructose corn syrup, and start giving subsidies to people who are making growing organic vegetables and fruits, and making sure that there's good nutrition there.
Yeah, reward people for exercising and eating healthy.
Exactly. So is exercise, a lack of exercise, a medical condition? I say yes and yay to the Mayo Clinic for coming up with that. And if we start taking responsibility for things like that are in a healthy lifestyle, we'll find this epidemic of disease will be dissipated, the cost for it will go down, and generally we're going to feel better and we're going to live longer lives. What more could you ask for?